general. I got a big warning thing that said like no music and no singing. I was like, damn, well, here comes the fun police. Like, that's some bullshit. I was like, what? I kind of got offended for a second, but it's all good. I was like, does this app hate me? Or like, what is going on? I'm just chilling, but it's all good. That's really Libra energy, is like, do you guys hate me? Like the Libra moons feel me. I'm like, I'm just trying to vibe here, dude. But the idea is these candles are going to illuminate the path for us on our full moon tonight. Mr. Meyer with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. We bless, we charge, we consecrate these candles in the name of the goddess Aphrodite, the most beautiful goddess, the most loving goddess, to bring in the spirit of the full moon, lunar eclipse, in the sign of Libra, into our hearts, so we can make the most of this cycle, live and enjoy our lives to the fullest. Blessed be. And I really encourage you guys to see right quick what I'm saying. Bring in that pink light into your heart. I'm literally instructing as I'm doing this, but imagine the light going into the candle. The wax is what holds your intention, so visualize, breathe into the candle. This is how you're getting the metaphysics of the magic to work for you. I did ping the server, yeah. Thank you for asking. We're locked in. I'm gonna do like 2 more really good breaths, and then I'm gonna anoint these candles, and then I'm gonna light them. Because they feel full. I mean, literally, I want to say, this seems like some extra stuff for a lot of people who already do candle spells. Like, you don't have to put this much breathing and intention into a candle. Even just picking the color you want, or grabbing a 7-day candle and just lighting it in a split second is still a magical act. But I really want to just tell people, as a functioning, practicing witch, if you slow down and just give a bunch of energy and time to the thing you're doing, you might not need to do a shit ton of candles or have a bunch of herbs. You might just be able to do like something simple. So let me grab the oil. I feel the power in the wax. Yes. This oil is called love drawing. And that sounds about right. Drawing love in. Are you guys excited? Can I see some red flames right quick? If you're ready to draw in this love, that sets my heart on fire. I feel like I almost like stepped into the NPC territory. I'm like, thanks for the fire. That sets my heart on fire. Thank you for the rose. 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 Thank you for the fire. Thank you. Okay, so let me stop. We anoint this candle with love drawing oil to draw love in abundance. Blessed be. Let's see. How good does it feel to be a love magnet? That's my question for everybody watching right quick. How good does it feel? Ren, welcome to the Fire Fam. Good to have you. We're gonna hit that goal. I'm trying to see it on my screen. I might be able to pull it up, but it says that we're at like 102, I think. Out of, the goal is 111. Yeah, gang, we're super close. So I'm gonna pull up the astrology chart. We're gonna talk about the vibes. I'll show you guys as well. And we're gonna get it cooking. Got the candle. You see what I was doing was burning the bottom of the candle just a little bit to melt the wax so the candle will stick to the bottom of the holder and not tilt around, if anybody was worrying. So blessed be, blessed we. I think that one might need a little boost. Yeah. Welcome to the Inner Temple. And I just wanted to thank all my supporters. Whether you are paid or not, you're still giving support here, and I want to thank you for it, genuinely. But this is a special moment. Not only is it a really cool full moon lunar eclipse event, this is really the first official Fire Family only live. So the vibes are right. How cool. We're going to pull our cards. I'm going to get the chart. Like I said, this is about to be good. I can feel it in my root, guys. Are you ready to receive your blessings? What the full moon means. You ready? Let me see real quick before I yap. You ready? Blessed be everybody. I'm ready to receive my blessings. What you need to understand about the full moon is in the astrology chart, and the astrology chart is literally just showing what's going on in space. In the astrology chart, when it's a full moon, what this means, that was somebody's natal chart. Let me pull up the sky right now. This is the sky's chart. Like at this moment, at this time, when it's the full moon, this is a circle, by the way. That means you're gonna have the sun on one side of the wheel, the moon on the other side of the wheel, and the earth is in the middle of the wheel. So most of us know the astronomy of why the moon gets full, but I just want to illustrate, when it comes to the astrology, there's a physical part to this, where we are sitting on earth, the sun is on one side, Aries, the moon is on the other side of us, Libra. It's an opposition. It's a 180-degree angle. So imagine when you're sitting, this is so Libra also, but imagine when you're sitting in between two people and they're like talking to each other, talking over you. It's like for you to fully pay attention to one of them, you have to turn your attention to this person and turn your attention away from that person. So in opposition, this is a full moon energy. And you'll see oppositions with other planets and stuff. I teach this in simplified astrology, but isn't this mind-blowing? I mean, it might not be that mind-blowing yet, but the point is that when you watch the sun and the moon transit around our sky, and when we're going through Earth, when we're going through the chart, basically, the moon has cycles and phases. And this is a good way to illustrate it, quite literally, where if the sun and the moon were on the same side of you, that would be the new moon. And we just had a new moon in Pisces about 2 weeks ago. The sun and the moon were together, sun in Pisces, moon in Pisces. It goes Pisces, then Aries season, etc. So some of y'all are seeing what I'm saying. If you are seeing what I'm saying, more fire emojis. Fire is the element of sight. Let me know you saw that, etc. So, yeah, astronomy, dude. You saw that shit? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Love you guys, man. This is a good conversation. So the point is, when the moon goes exactly full, just like it sounds, like you fill up a cup, you fill up a bucket. For you to put more water in a full bucket or a full cup, what has to happen? You gotta let go of other energies. How am I gonna fit another 8 ounces of water in this glass? Is my question for you guys. This is a full cup. This is an offering for the goddess, by the way. This is not my water, but I'm not gonna be able to fit more water in here until I get rid of the old water. This is the point of the full moon, so I like to use props. I hope this is hitting home, hope it's hitting your heart and you're feeling what I'm saying too. Because basically, that's what the full moon means. And if you look at the moon when you're going outside, over the course of the lunar cycle, you really can't see the new moon because it's the dark moon. You can see it a little bit sometimes. It's not that easy to see. But as the moon passes the dark phase, it waxes, it gets bigger, it gets more light. Now we're at the very middle of the cycle. Opposition, full moon. The moon is full. It's not gonna get any brighter, guys. Actually, in an hour, it's gonna start getting smaller. We might not be noticing it get smaller, like even tomorrow. It might look just as bright tomorrow as it does right now. But technically, because of the timing, in 1 hour, we start shrinking. So that's why I wanted to get a jump on this live, get the magic started before it's really that time. Because we run on schedule here, guys, for real. Some people say they live by the moon, but they don't do shit. People like to pretend like they're witches. Are you really about it? How big is your magic? So, what this means for people is that whenever we hit this full moon cycle, it's time for us to initiate a cycle of release for 2 weeks as the moon is waning now, going back to the new phase. We go from full, 2 weeks of waning, back to new, 2 weeks of waxing, back to full, etc. That's the lunar cycle. It doesn't change. This is perpetual, and you can get on the rhythm if you like. It feels good to be on the rhythm, actually. So, basically, the theme tonight is letting go. And the theme for the next 2 weeks is letting go, getting ready for the next new moon, which is going to be in the sign of Aries. And because of the nodal axis, which is a little bit more intermediate astrology, because the nodes are in Aries and Libra, that means this is a lunar eclipse, and that next new moon is a solar eclipse. And this is a little bit more intermediate astrology, like I said. So if you're new to this conversation, I seriously suggest you join Simplified Astrology tonight. I also have a free book on astrology. It's on YouTube. I will read it to you. 10 out of 10 recommend. I gave this book to my server today at Waffle House, and they were so jazzed. They were Sagittarius. I was like, they said they want to know about their chart. They just don't know how to do it. I was like, bruh, I wrote a book. It's free. Here you go. I tapped my card to their phone. I was like, it's right there. Take it. And they're like, yes, thank you so much. So I hope they're learning about themselves right now. Hope you guys learn about yourself tonight. If you've been trying to get started with astrology, you're like, God, I want to read charts like him. God, I wish this was me. Some of y'all need to be doing this shit, bro, because I'm trying to expand, and I can't be doing this all night, every night. Some of y'all need to be reading like yesterday, sharing your gifts with the world. So if that's you, man, take advantage of it. And y'all use coupon code FIRE, get the discount. FIRE, F-I-R-E. Simplified Astrology, Simplified Tarot. I share this sauce with y'all. But like I said, the book is free. Link in the bio, markdavidmeyer.com. markdavidmeyer.com. So basically, what are we releasing tonight? Do you guys in the Fire Fam want to let me know? What are you guys releasing personally? Because what I'm releasing, you saw it on the damn deck. I'm definitely releasing fear. This one actually said frustration. Why not both? What up, Shanna? Welcome to the Fire Fam, Queen. Releasing regret. That's a good one. I'm actually going to write all this shit down, dude, because I want to burn this and put it in my fucking cauldron. I want to show you guys how easy magic can be, man. There's a cauldron in front of me, fireproof container. I got a little notepad. I can put my energy on this paper. I can literally burn this. I got a fire pit outside I prefer to use, so I may do that. But either way, I'm just trying to illustrate, guys. Like, we're going to work our magic right now. It's 1:11 or it's 1:10. So I really want everybody to be prepared to visualize for about a minute. When it turns 1:11, I'm going to start spouting affirmations. I'm really about to do it now, but I want you to take a deep breath and center yourself, because 1:11 says be intentional. Because we have over 200 people in this live tonight. If we all focus on the same thing, it's going to manifest 200 times or more easier. So I'm going to ask you guys about releasing in a minute again, but take that deep breath, open up your third eye, see the world. And I'm going to do these affirmations for like a whole minute. This world is beautiful. The people in this world are blessed. The people in this world are amazing. The people in this world are full of love. The people in this beautiful world feel safe. The people in this world are happy. The people in this world are content. And repeat it back, the people in this world are happy. The people in this world are fulfilled. The people in this world are full of love. See it as you say it. Feel this in your heart, man. Send this to the moon. The people in this world are full of love and joy. The people of this world are safe and connected to the planet. The people of this world will have everything they need. We will create all the solutions we need as a group. We really will. Because I want to add that to be a little bit more physical than metaphysical. Just know, guys, we will create all the solutions we need collectively as a group. That's the point of humanity. And that's the point of 11. That's the point of Aquarius. That's the point of 1:11, me doing this. Us doing this. Me leading us in this. Thank you for the crown, dude. That's like, well, That's a synchronicity. Like I'm telling you, this is God's will. This is me having the privilege to be able to be Mark David Meyer, to be able to talk about world peace right now on TikTok. Fuck the attention, fuck the ego. You know, we need those things, but that's not what this is about, guys. This is us. Aquarius energy. And before we name, because it's a whole team, guys. Before the team named the server Fire Fam, the server was really how we connected from simplified astrology, but it got so much bigger than astrology, we couldn't limit it to just that. So it's about fire. It's about being inspired. It's about taking yourself to the next level. It's about transforming. Like I said, we got simplified astrology. We had to get into simplified tarot. And now we're working on simplified magic. So that's a free community project. I want everybody to be involved and get engaged in the community. Ask your questions. Post your spells tonight in the simplified magic part of the Discord. It's a free Discord. I want to see the pictures of the moon from where you guys are. Post that in the moon channel. Like, let's get it popping off, guys. And let's put our heads together. Let us manifest everything we desire. So I'm going to start writing a couple things. What the fuck are we releasing? Thanks for like participating with me, y'all. I'm going to take a deep breath because I've noticed sometimes I go from one thing to the next without even slowing down. But thank you for participating with me. Like, it means the world. It's showing me higher possibilities in life because I see 200 people watching this live right now, but I'm seeing 2,000 people. I'm seeing 20,000 people being able to put themselves in the group and do this shit and lift the world up that much higher. Like, that's what this shit is about. It's collaboration. So I'm writing down a petition. So these are good. I'm glad you guys got your answers. How I'm going to do this on my side. I'm writing today. I felt good about putting the word today first. Because for me, today just says like it's present. It's like today. It feels like a declaration kind of petition. Today, I fully release. And then I'm going to just start listing things right here. Today, I fully release fear. And at the end, I'll put like after my list and its negative effects on my life. And so it is. Some shit like that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Today I release fear. I release doubt. Those are two different things. I release regrets. Guilt. Shame. And the fear one is big, isn't it? Like fear of success, fear of failure. Isn't it crazy we could have both? What? Yeah, just negative energy, tension, stress. Releasing stress. I'm releasing trauma and energetic ties. And I kind of wanted to talk about this last one because like I just filled my paper. I could flip it over and keep going, but I like this and I'm just going to like, yeah, energetic ties. Let's talk about this shit, man, because Libra is relationships. Libra is relationships, man. Libra is the other. Aries is about us. We just entered springtime. So it's about take charge, get into your new beginning. But this Libra energy, this cycle ending right now is challenging us all in the realm of relationships. That's the theme right here, yo. And just understand that, you know, again, where we're going. Next lunation is the new moon in Aries, which is actually the solar eclipse. So that just means the new beginning we're working on is new Aries energy. Meaning new independence, new pioneering energy, you being the star, you going forward on your own path. Less about Libra, that's the opposite. Hope you guys are seeing what I'm saying, because I feel my knee. So much tension in my knee, and that's Saturn, Capricorn. That says there's a lot of fear in this space still, guys. So we bless this incense to remove fear from this space so we can manifest what we desire. gonna throw this in. Shout out to my Libras, man. Sun, moon, rising. Probably gonna be feeling this moon the most. Today I fully release fear, doubt, regret, guilt, shame, stress, trauma, energetic ties, and their negative hold on me. And on the back, I'm gonna use the back. So mote it be. That's a declaration that basically means, and yeah, I said that. It is so. That just saying it, so mote it be really is just saying it is. I literally wrote so mote it is. That doesn't make, I never wrote that. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to multitask, I fucked up. So mote it is. Is that the correct? That might be a new one, put that on a shirt. So mote it is. Sometimes I fuck things up and then I laugh at them and then they become a thing. So mote it be, so mote it is, same thing, same difference. So I literally say scratched it out and then put B. It is so funny. So, you know, I'm gonna do it right quick, but I'm gonna get myself, shout out to Cherry for giving me this little clippy clip. I burn my petitions or I burn my bay leaves with it, just so I don't have to like burn my hand. Pretty smart. Just wanted to show you guys, put you on game. Shout out to Cherry for being a smart queen. So I'm gonna read it again and I'm gonna imagine this shit literally as I'm doing it. I'm gonna fold this away from me. I'm releasing. I'm not folding it towards me. I'm pushing this shit away from me. And then I'm gonna burn it. Today, on this beautiful full moon in Libra, the lunar eclipse. This is a supercharged full moon. Today I fully release fear from my life. I release doubt from my life. I release regrets from my life. I release guilt and shame from my life. I release stress from my life. I release traumas from my life. And I release energetic ties from my life and their negative hold on me, on any levels. So mote it be. Times 3, times 3, times 3. Sometimes I like to add that, because we can multiply. You know how that goes. Mr. Meyer with the fire, here to share ideas, demonstrate magic, simplified magic, and take the collective vibration higher. You guys see how easy it is? I'm holding it over my cauldron. I'm catching the ash. It's a fireproof container. I've got water. It's a well-ventilated room. All the fire safety precautions are being used. All of them. Never let a candle leave your sight when you're burning it. I want to really be clear, because we're talking magic and we're talking spells and moon spells, to be specific. Guys, I know Mr. Meyer with the fire is here to inspire, but be careful with mother freaking candles, okay? I know y'all know, but just for Lord's sake and all that's good on this beautiful earth, be careful with your candles, y'all. I can't condone you go to sleep with candles even, man. Like, never let a candle burn out of your sight. Safety is everything, man. Fire prevention, fire safety. Petition is burned. It feels good. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards, man. Let's get into the goddess's energy. I got an oracle for the moon. Some of you guys probably have this Moonology deck. We're gonna see what it's given. I gotta find it. It's buried behind like 60 decks. I see it actually. It's just in the back of the back. It's in the back of the back. Bang. Because this Moonology deck has all the lunations in it. So what I want to do is pull out the moon in Libra card. And I made essential oils today. I actually took a class today and I learned so much. And we made an oil for this lunar eclipse in Libra. So I'm about to anoint myself. Bring in this energy. I was cooking today. My face, I can feel like the buzz before I even put it on. I'm about to enjoy this, man. Everything is working out for you, I want to say, because enough about me. I'm a reflection of you listening to me right now. I just wanted to say, everything is working out for you. If you're receiving this message, I need you to know that beyond the knowledge, it's one thing to know something, it's another thing to feel something. I really want you to know and feel. Everything's working out, man. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, trust it. It's all working out. The moon today is pretty heavy. And I want everybody to know, because this might not make sense immediately, but the longer you think about this, you are going to see what I'm saying. The moon is your heart. The moon in the sky is your heart in the center of your chest. As above, so below. You are a solar system. You are the universe. Your physical body is a system that your soul created to incarnate inside of. Does this make sense? You may not believe it, but does that at least make sense? Your heart is your moon. The moon is your heart. When you look into your astrology chart, which I can show you how to get absolutely free, link is in the bio. Need you to know this. When you know your moon sign, you know how your heart works. You know about your needs. You know about your natures. You know how your timing works. You got a Taurus moon? Yeah, post your moon sign, fire fam. I'm gonna pull this Libra moon card. My moon is in Libra. My heart is in Libra. I'm glad you guys are seeing it. The Cancer moon's got the biggest hearts, man. It's debatable. You know, this could be a needless competition thing. But any sign can have the biggest heart. That's what I'm gonna say. Because like me picking one and saying you have the biggest heart, that's the least Libra thing you could fucking say. Pardon my French, but yeah, that's not a Libra thing to say. Not playing favorites for no damn reason. I'm looking for this new, well, it's full moon Libra actually. This Moonology card has all of it, dude. Here it is. But this is the beauty. The full moon in Libra says this: a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Let me see if I can flip my screen. Let me show you guys. The full moon in Libra, this is Yasmin Boland's message. She's the author of the deck. This full moon in Libra is about win-win outcomes. The heart being full of peace. That's Libra energy. It's balance. One thing I heard this week, and it interested me, so I'm going to share it with you. So just feel free to just let this thought fly by. If you can take something with it, cool. But balance is not the same thing as focus. And I heard, nor could it be. If you have balance, you don't have focus. But if you have focus, you don't have balance. When I think about the zodiac, that feels like Virgo is focus. And then Libra is balance. And then Scorpio is back to focus. And then Sag is like a little bit more balanced, you know, and it's like, it's the masculine, feminine, you know? Yeah. So I hope y'all saw that too, because that's what I'm seeing. So this is our full moon Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So let that be a good sign for everybody here tonight, that whatever we're going through, Libra moon is peace. Libra moon is peace. Let me be very clear. I have my moon in Libra every day of my life. Black moon too. Libra moon is peace. We ready for peace? Susie, you got a lot of Libra. Wow, you got the stellium. You're lucky. Jupiter Libra, you're lucky. You're really one of the luckiest people. And people just show up in your life for the right reasons at the right times always. And you have so much to teach people. Libra Jupiter is a beautiful one. Yeah, we're definitely ready. I feel you guys' energy, and I just want to say you're doing amazing at keeping your vibe nice and relaxed and chill. You're giving me chill vibes today. I would encourage everybody, keep on breathing, keep on centering. I'm going to pull out the tarot cards. Let's see what it's giving today. I'm going to run through the planets too while I get my tarot cards. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this live. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to keep it like as concise as I can today. We're breaking new ground, making new content, new things. So let's see what we're getting today. Not only is the full moon breaking in about 30 minutes, so this is like literally the time to get your spell work going, and this in itself is an act of magic. So even if you're not a spell work type of person, I just want to say the Fire Fam got you covered tonight. But in addition to the full moon, Mercury is in the sign of Aries. And Mercury, I talk about this at length in my podcast weekly, but Mercury's doing some shit right now. It usually is. Like 3 to 4 times every year, it's going to go retrograde. So it's not there yet, but it's about to go retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow phase. I don't want to talk your ear off about what this is, why it's working, what it means, etc. But Mercury's in the pre-shadow, and that just means like things are moving kind of fast right now, but we might be seeing some interruptions. So if you could slow your energy, focus your energy as much as you can, because like we were talking about, this current full moon lunation is really talking about a collective, because this is astrology, a collective balancing. Let me decline this. I gotta find an option in my settings. So, slowing down doesn't hurt. Communication is key when it comes to Mercury retrograde. Slowing down, checking your plans, asking more questions, making sure you are understood. Because message sent and message delivered are 2 different things. Message sent and message received, 2 different things. It's worth slowing down, guys. On top of Mercury. So Mercury retrograde is last like about 3 weeks to like 6 weeks. It really just depends on where they are in the orbit, the planets. But we got a couple weeks. I'll talk about it more on the podcast. So we haven't even started yet, but yeah, they vary. Exactly. They do vary. Venus, on the other hand, she doesn't go retrograde every year. So she's direct. Venus is how we love. Mercury is more so how we think, how we travel, how we get around, how we communicate and stuff. Venus, on the other hand, she's how we love. And Venus rules this full moon, by the way. Venus is home in Libra, just so you know. Libra and Taurus. And it's making sense. Simplified astrology. So Venus in Pisces. Venus loves to be a Pisces, bro. If I got any Venus in Pisces, represent in the Fire Fam. Let me see. I'm a 7th house Pisces, so I'm not a Venus Pisces, but I basically am a Venus in Pisces person. Because my 7th house, which is ruled by Venus, my 7th house is Pisces. So Virgo rising people kind of have Venus Pisces, if you really think about it. So if you got Venus Pisces or you're a Virgo rising, you'll relate to this energy that's going on right now, because Venus in Pisces, that's love that's unconditional. That's love that's transcendent. That's love that's imaginary. That's love that has to do with the spirit and not really so much the body. So you may see escape when it comes to love. You may see retreat right now too. You may see overindulgence. Venus is in Pisces. And also what I was noticing is like, because of the black moon Lilith transiting through Virgo, that means the lunar perigee is in Pisces. So we might be experiencing overindulgence. The lunar perigee means the closest the moon could get to the earth. So even though the moon is pretty far away right now, it's towards the apogee. The moon is really far away from the planet right now. Based on Venus being opposite Lilith or conjunct Selena, whatever way you want to call it, same thing really. Because of this, you know, this just feels like an abundance of lust. If I could be straight up, you got Mars and Venus in the same sign. This is so much lust. I'm burning a damn lust incense in front of my screen, like with this cauldron. So maybe I'm projecting. You know, I guarantee I'm projecting on some level. Because here's why. Like, none of us ever had a objective thought in our lives. Everything we've ever perceived was filtered by our subjectivity. So I damn sure I'm right, I'm projecting. You know? But that's the vibes. That's the vibes. That's the tea. Is lust. Sometimes it takes one to know one, and you really got to be it to see it. But when Venus and Mars go conjunct in the sky, this is the lovers. I'm not even kidding. That's the masculine energy joining up with the feminine energy. And what that means is like an interest, Venus, or I should say an interest, which is Mars, in love, Venus. Does it make sense? Some of you guys may have this conjunction in your chart, Venus-Mars conjunct, and it's like you're just highly romantic people. Love means so much to you. I mean, even Mars-Venus opposition, if you got these aspects in your chart, you know, love may be a motivating thing when nothing else gets you moving. So I'm seeing that for a lot of people in this cycle, basically. Something to think about. And then the further we get from the sun, guys, the slower the planets move. So it's like we got Jupiter in Taurus, we've got Saturn in Pisces, we've got outer planets moving through the sky. They all mean a lot. But in interest of brevity, clarity, and results, I don't think it's the most worthwhile to get into the rest of this stuff. Maybe Jupiter for a second. But if you guys want to really know, watch my weekly podcast about astrology, Mars Day with Mark. It's on YouTube. Or join Simplified Astrology and you can read like me yourself. We need better astrologers yesterday, man. So Jupiter in Taurus is just blessing us with abundance. If you're willing and ready to receive, man, that's the key. If you have issues receiving, this time might be a little more frustrating for you. If you don't know how to slow down and get your blessings, Jupiter Taurus is gonna challenge you. Jupiter Taurus wants us to get rich, guys. Wants you to live a fruitful life. So be willing to receive. Let's pull these tarot cards. I'm still shuffling them up. It's a beautiful day, as always, guys. So thanks for sticking around in the inner temple. Fire fam. Let's start with the dice today. I'm going to roll them, but where they started was Pluto in the third house of Pisces. And that just says the power's not only in your mind, but it's in your imagination. That's where the power is, okay? When it comes to this magic we're willing in right now. Let's get it. I love you guys so much, man. So it's giving Venus Sag energy now in the 11th house, freeing your heart, expanding your partnerships or your relationships, growth when it comes to our partnerships. That's beautiful. So what I was thinking, guys, is we're going to do like a 13 card spread with this tarot, okay? So we've got our full moon oracle card. Let's do like 13. Let's do a neat little spread. I can teach you guys how to read tarot just like me. I'm not even kidding. So we got the Page of Swords coming out first. And I just want to give a little context, guys, that this spread will kind of be like a 3-card spread. So I'm going to put this on the left because this is the first card. This is going to go on the left. I kind of just want y'all to see it how I'm reading it, okay? The past is the Page of Swords. This is not that bad. It's not that good either. It's just context. It's just the story. The Page of Swords is a person. Doesn't matter gender-wise, but this is air energy. So you could be an air sign listening to it. Like, literally, we all have air in our charts, so I'm not even going to get into that type of shit. Like, people really be reading that way, and my Virgo gets grinded to the fucking, my Virgo gets all Mars, and I'm just like, bruh. Like, everybody has Libra in their chart, type shit, but I digress. So basically, Page of Swords says, if you're listening to this message right now, dude, you got a good head on your shoulders. You might have one shoulder or two, but like the head that you got on your body, it's good. And you're smart. This tells me whoever's listening to this, you've been practicing your affirmations. You've been speaking things into existence. Communication is something that you're probably pretty good at, whether you think so or not. Page is like the first one in the court card. So this is also given like, you may feel like you're not that good at communication as well, but I want to say you're probably way better than you think you are. Somebody here feels like they suck at it, but they're actually decent. Keep saying those affirmations every day. They're changing your life, literally, and you're seeing it. So I just encourage everybody who's saying their affirmations, slow down, speak them from the heart. Sometimes you may want to like grab the heart. Say, I am the luckiest person to ever live. Look yourself in the mirror while you say it and really feel it down to the core. That adds a little bit of strength. And then sometimes, if you say like, I am, you could add, I love that I am, or I know that I am, and charge those with emotional words. It feels so good to be, etc. So keep leveraging affirmation, positive words and spells, create a positive life. And really, if you want to get deeper with that shit, superior conduct is the only way to create a superior existence. So if you just acknowledge yourself a little more, your life is going to be perfect. I'm not even kidding. Let me put it this way. Your whole life revolves around your identity. So whoever the fuck you think you are is the life you are kind of creating. I say kind of, but genuinely through, you might not be able to see it fully all the time, but who you think you are is what you create. The world is you pushed out, truly. I challenge everybody to see this. This is the law of assumption. That's what they're talking about. You're manifesting your life, and a lot of us know we create our lives. We do. You're manifesting your life through your dominant beliefs and assumptions. This is kind of a Pisces message, but it's worth getting into during this reading. Let's keep going. Have positive assumptions and control your self-image. Recognize yourself as a superior person and recognize that doesn't need to be a negative thing. If you insist on what does superior mean? Think about this, guys. I really need y'all to understand, if you're part of this fam, if you are receiving this message, you're willing to learn, you're willing to evolve. What is an evolving person? Think about this. Michelle, Eva, good to see the queens. An evolving person is someone who's changing, growing. They're being the best. They're the new cutting edge changed. So evolution is key. Evolution is constantly happening. You're either with the program, you're against the program. Don't be against the program. I just want to say, if you're committed to growth, you have the right now. This is real Mars energy, let me tell you. If you are committed to growth and evolution, dude, you have the right to see yourself as a superior person. Superior means better. I'm just going to be very clear, defining our terms. Superior means better. And this doesn't mean you're better than other people, but what it means is you choose to be a better person than you were yesterday. So I just want you to know that if you insist on superior conduct, like I should grow and learn every day, you insist on superior conduct, that makes you a superior person, because a person is a reflection of their actions. So I just want to acknowledge people deeply today, because this is some Libra energy before we pull some more cards. You're a superior person. You focus on superior conduct, and that logic states you will manifest everything you desire, and you'll enjoy it to the fullest. You'll set an example for other people how to do this too. So if you're receiving this, light this chat up with fire, dude. And I'm going to pull some cards. Because I just had to give like an explanation for this card, was that like we got to get our minds right, dude. Genuinely. Before we go any further past that card, that's why I had to yap so much, dude. We have to get our fucking minds right. or else we're going nowhere. And I think we got it on point is what it says. Let's see what the current energy is giving. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you for receiving this. Yeah, you see it, Eva. It's the Moon Oracle. Whoa. That's crazy. So this is the Four of Cups. And this is Cancer moon energy, by the way. And that just feels like, you know, our full moon. It's on point. It's in the middle of the spread. It's the middle card. Four of Cups says this is time to center yourself. You can look at the character. They're crossing their arms. Good time to center yourself. Good time to kind of disconnect from the other outside influences for real. That's what this says. I appreciate that, Lee. Thanks for the bunny ears. I hope they show up on the replay. Because sometimes that might be weird if they don't. I'm just like, thanks for the bunny ears. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I hope that shows up. But Cancer moon, Four of Cups, this says balance your feelings, balance your emotions. Full moon for some people is like time to cry. Like, let it out, let your feels go. The moon is full, man, so that means your heart is full. I hope it's full of joy. I hope it's full of abundance. I hope it's full of peace. If it's full of pain or some other things, man, just let that go. Sit up straight, open your heart physically. Bring those shoulders back, take a deep breath in through that heart. For some people that kind of have pain in their torso, heart/stomach, you may need to do some stretching tonight and move your spine around a little bit, you know? Upward dog, downward dog, etc. Full moon bath, you know, whatever you're feeling like. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but have a good time. That's what I gotta say. Sheesh. Some of y'all aren't ready for this, man. I'm gonna be honest. Most of you guys are more than ready for this. I think 100% of us are ready on some level. Please be ready for this, dude. The card is not this card. That's the bottom of the deck. So this is the future energy. This is good. I just want to say, before we start throwing judgment around and start getting scared, let me just be very clear, dude. This is some good shit. But you need to stick with me, man. Try not to judge and feed the fear wolf too fast. There's a courage wolf in you too, okay? Feed that wolf. Tarot should never scare you. And I teach this in Simplified Tarot. Tarot, when you read it or somebody reads for you, tarot should never fucking scare you. I just want to be very clear. So if you're like reading your own cards and you're getting more afraid than you were before you pulled cards, you're pulling them wrong. You need to slow down and like think about how you're doing it. Genuinely. I say that because I've read for, I think, like a decade and given myself a lot of fucked up readings. You know? So the card is this. Let me show you guys. The card is the devil. This motherfucker. Get a load of this guy. Who the fuck is this? This dude right here, man. This charlatan, this diva roach, this hunchback rat. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, who's this? How the fuck did he get the invite? Who the fuck invited him? Damn. So this is the future energy. What does that mean? I see you, Crystal. Thank you for joining the Fire Fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dude, the Lunations bot just kicked it out. It's saying full moon. If you join the server, man, there's posts. It'll tell you everything about this full moon. And you may want to look at everybody's pictures they're posting. This moon is beautiful. But the devil is the card that corresponds with Capricorn and Saturn. And, you know, if you were raised Christian, this might be kind of scary. I would understand that. But really, there's a symbolic meaning of this energy, this archetype. This is a major card, so it's more symbolic, I should say, than these other two. And this one kind of just talks about I hate to say it this way for the people that are kind of scared, but like that would mean the real world. Capricorn, Saturn, it talks about reality. And this could be shitty. It's like, is that a negative thing to say about the world? Not necessarily. Here's the point, and this is actually very sharp. And I simplify this in Simplified Tarot even, dude, but it's like Saturn energy is duality in the universe, polarity. For there to be light, there must be dark. So the devil, for a lot of people, most people consider the devil to be the Antichrist, the epitome of evil. Not a good thing, right? like a bad thing if you could really judge it. A lot of people would be like, bad. Who the fuck is this dude? Who invited you? You know, so it's like, the devil is about duality. It's about Saturn energy, Saturn and Capricorn. And you were just thinking about your dad? That's crazy. Yeah, so basically, whether it's dark, there has to be light. If you were raised Catholic or like Christian or whatever, like I was saying, this card could spook you. But let's just like let me entertain me for 1 second. Let's just say you were raised a Satanist. Hypothetically speaking, would you feel different about this card as a Satanist than a Christian would? Probably. I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I have no opinion right now. But I just want to illustrate the point is that where we're moving in the future is acknowledging duality. And we'll pull more cards. We're going to clarify this shit, but I just want this to be baseline, even esoteric, neutral. Yeah, so we can all understand this before we build on top of it. We gotta submit to duality. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to say that again. It's not fun for all of us to do this, depending on how your chart is built. A lot of my Aquarius people hate this shit. But you have to submit to duality. A lot of my Aquarius people know the world is universal and we're all one. And that's great because we are on some level, but on Earth, duality, blood cells, boundaries, etc. You feel what I'm saying? You see it too? Let's clarify these cards, man, because also Saturn is about work. Capricorn is about your responsibilities, your business. So I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if on these clarifying cards, we see wealth and abundance on top of this devil. Just basically saying, forget the Christian or whatever narrative. This energy that we can build with duality, saying you could build a business out of this, you could immortalize your legacy, you can have children, a family. Saturn is in Pisces right now. Saturn in Pisces is encouraging all of us to build our dreams. All right. So that's some heavy foundation, first 3 cards, but let's clarify these, man. Seeing 10th house Libra energy on the dice. Uranus in the 10th, totally changing the way we relate to people. Changing the way we relate to the world even for some people during this cycle. How wild. All right, let's clarify these cards, starting with the Page of Swords. I'm going to put Justice in the middle because sometimes I put these back until I get one card and I go spot by spot, but I really do feel like this is card 4 and 5. So card 4 clarifies the Page of Swords. And this just says, man, 5 of Cups in reverse. It hasn't been easy to keep this good mentality. Sometimes it feels like you're straight denying your problems when you are affirming positive affirmations. Sometimes you feel like a fraud, or you feel like negligent or stupid or weird or goofy when you are keeping a positive attitude. So I just want to say, guys, keep doing it. Even if it doesn't feel right, you're still manifesting your life. This is a good 5th card, Justice, Libra energy. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. That makes sense, doesn't it? So that's peace, that's balance. For some people, that's literally justice. Like for some people, I can't get too specific, but it's like shit might have went down and now there's justice in your life. And you might have been waiting on it for so fucking long, but if that's not you and you're waiting on the justice, let this be the sign. Justice is fucking here. Even if you're sitting here uncomfortable and not having a good time, the energy's giving justice. Karma is everything. Saturn kind of reflects karma too. That's really an important discussion, but we ain't got the time right now. We have all the time in the world, but I digress. Justice, balance, peace, choosing peace. I want to remind you guys, it's a choice. If you're not making the choice, you've still made a choice. So I'm reminding us gently, hey, if you didn't choose peace, you may not have chosen it at all. And that wouldn't be any way to be, right? No reason to contend with people for no fucking reason. The world takes care of itself. We don't have to contend with people. Guys, this book ripped my soul. But there's this book called The Inner Work that I found on TikTok. And this book will change your life, dude. Even just flipping to it, it's like the wounds of insecurity, the wounds of violation. that prevents us from having the peace, you know? The inner work is important, the shadow work, all that. The wounds of distrust, you know, could have come from physical violence, religious trauma, manipulation, deceit, exposure to horror, doomsday culture, horrific accidents, paranoid parenting. This is just one of the wounds, guys. Like, I'm gonna be gentle and put the book down. You feel me? I just want to say I see a lot in this collective healing from different things, man. When you are an astrologer, when you are a reader, when you're a Reiki healer, etc., all these things, you really get to see the world a little bit deeper. That's one other reason I encourage somebody here tonight to join Simplified Astrology or join Simplified Tarot or both. Give yourself that gift and use the code FIRE. Save yourself some money. Use code FIRE. F-I-R-E. You'll be grateful you did. That shit felt like it was supposed to come out, and I'm gonna actually put it back because I don't want to be reaching. Let's cut and then let it fall out. If it's meant to fall out, it'll fall out. I'm looking for we'll know it when it happens, guys. Simplified Astrology, link is in the bio. All right, boom. See, we know it. That was just too easy. Too swift. So the card is 4 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the devil. And this just says, man, it costs to be the boss. Recognizing your power is what's happening in the future. Growth is sometimes humbling. I feel that in this conversation too. That when you're learning, you feel stupid, don't you? When you're working out, you feel weak as fuck, don't you? When people are loving you deeply and intimately, don't you question your value and worth sometimes? This is what I'm saying. Growth is challenging. Be graceful with yourself. And try not to dominate yourself or dominate your way into every circumstance, into every outcome. I feel like somebody needed me to say that. Let's go a level deeper, guys. We are so close to that point, guys. So I'm checking the time clock because I do have a working I want to pop off. It's gonna be all right. Spirit was just telling me, bro, it's not that serious. If you go over 10 minutes, don't worry. You're gonna be all right. The moon won't blow up, you know? This is the Virgo in me, dude, where sometimes I take that shit way too serious. The dice was saying North Node in Taurus. So that's growth, that's abundance. North Node in the 4th, yeah, we're opening our hearts, having a good time, feeling chill on the inside. And this is a stable home life too. I want to be very clear because money, abundance, this is great. You know you're rich when you got shit money can't buy. A stable home life, fuck, dude. That's priceless. A good connection with your parents, that's priceless. Some of us, you know, we might not necessarily have that option sometimes, but if we can, you know, we appreciate, we count our blessings. I want to say because I feel it in my heart, but for some people, this energy does literally mean moving. It means a new home, actually. And that's exciting, and it's about time. And, you know, having a space that feels like a nest and a fortress and gives you the means to fully embrace life from within the comfort of your own home or apartment or even van or something like that. Like this is the energy I'm getting. He's like, this is something that's coming up pretty soon. I want to remind everybody, this is just one full moon, but we are doing our eclipses tonight. Or it's an eclipse tonight and an eclipse in 2 weeks. So these full moon, new moon cycles kind of hit a little bit harder, a lot harder if I'm being real. So just want to say that the lens is a little bit wider today. The lens is wider today. This clarifies on one level, so I'm not going to go too much into depth. It's just elaboration context for the 5 of Cups in reverse for that Page of Swords. Just saying, you know, we're keeping a good head on our shoulders, good mentality, even if it doesn't always like make the most sense. You got to know where you think, you got to know where you're going, or at least think you know. Trust your mind enough to think for yourself, leap for yourself. And you know, and this is what the Hierophant in reverse is saying, is that sometimes you'll be wrong, sometimes you may misjudge, or you will misplace your authority, and you're just gonna have to be able to take those L's and learn. Knight of Wands is clarifying the middle, the Justice card, and this just says, slow down, guys, hold your horses, for real. This almost feels like Hangman energy. This is hold your fucking horses energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's just given, meditate, slow down, disconnect to reconnect, slow the fuck down right now. And especially in this cycle of release over the next 2 weeks, like I said, because it's the eclipse portal, focus on your healing, focus on your integration, focus on world peace. Focus on being at peace when it comes to your inner world and your outer world. I can't emphasize this shit enough, gang. That's what this is about. No enemies within, no enemies without. Remember that. It's over. Okay? Giving up the fight, choosing peace. Giving up the fight. That's literally what I mean. I just have to be clear. Giving up the fight, choosing not to fight. Or for some people, fighting for peace. But at least to make the choice of peace. I really love to simplify my messages. The point is choose peace, guys. Whatever that means to you. I see a lot of cards and put them back. There was 4 and I was thinking they might have been the next 4 in sequence. I could have read them, but it's all good. So yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Same thing with the reverse wand here, dude. Just focus on chilling out this next couple weeks, y'all. I'm not going to try to yap. That's the message for that. Thanks so much, Iris, for subscribing. We're about to hit that goal. We're only 4 away, guys. Thank you so much for the support, the love. We're going to do basically one more layer, okay? There's like one more layer, and then there's a 1 card pull for number 13. So it's Venus, Scorpio in the first house energy, guys. And what this just means is embrace your deepest, darkest desires. Even though this is probably going to be scary for some or painful for others, embrace your deepest, darkest desires. Because anything suppressed will get distorted. I'm going to say that shit again. Listen, anything suppressed will get distorted. You don't have to act on every desire, but embrace your desires. Some of the desires we have as people will have to be eliminated for us to evolve as a species. But in order to eliminate a desire, it's damn near impossible to do that shit without embracing it. So I hope light bulbs are coming off for us today, or coming on, I should say. If you guys feel it, can I get the light, the fire emoji? Can I see that people got lit? Am I making sense? Are you receiving what I'm saying? I have this knowledge. I need y'all to take this shit. I'm learning too, but this part I need you to receive. Right on, dude. Yes. Good to see you, Shelby. Denise. You guys got this shit, man. You literally got this. I just want to articulate, or what I'm doing. I've been just articulating the process of evolution. Many of you here today, I would really like to say all of you, but the vast majority of you guys are like fully consciously committed to evolution. And some of y'all have literally been this way, but haven't really realized it consciously. And tonight is the night you realize it consciously. That, wow, your whole life you've been committed to evolution. Either on a conscious or unconscious level. So bringing consciousness to your unconsciousness and unconsciousness to your consciousness is how you integrate the left and right pillars. Walk the path of integration. It can't be all left, it can't be all right. This is the Libra full moon giving you this message, but we talk about this shit every day on the Fire Fam. Blessed be, blessed we. All we know is succeed. Life is a gift that we create, we narrate. So As we think, so it is. As the director of your own movie and the star of your own show, why would you ever lose? You can't lose. You always win, even at your hardest L's, losses, and most humiliating parts of your hero journey. You're always winning. So please never fucking forget that. I don't care if you feel more broken today than you've ever felt in any one of your fucking lifetimes, dude. I love you, and I'm you. You're hearing yourself through my voice, the universe. I'm trying to sound like Morgan Freedom. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freedoms. Give the people their freedoms. My point is, I'm trying to dominate the mental plane like he does. Some people think in Morgan Freeman's voice, and I'm trying to make that me. It's already me. Some of y'all do be thinking in my voice, and I think that's beautiful. I'm succeeding. We are succeeding. World domination, starting with the mental plane. Well, y'all ready for this conversation? Because I think that's another day. That's probably like some full moon and Capricorn shit. But let's talk about Libra. Ariel admitted it. Yeah, she's like, I do. I love it. The power of intention. So the Queen of Wands is coming out here at the very top of the tree. The goddess, Aphrodite, is showing out. That was the first thing I felt. But the goddesses of the moon, the lunar goddesses, they're showing out. Queen of Cups. This is giving Pisces energy as well. Nephthys, Isis, Bast, Lilith, Hecate, Ereshkigal, Actiophis, Ereshkigal, Nebuto Saaleth. Moving on. What's this? The Queen of Swords. Look at these goddesses, man. The goddesses of justice. Athena, Pallas. What else, guys? Shout them out. We venerate these goddesses. I feel Eris as well. I feel the goddesses of war, strategy, wisdom. That's beautiful. So this really just feels like beyond the neo-pagan part of this reading, when it comes back to more of like the secular human part of all of us, this is about you embracing your divine feminine, your womanly qualities. Even if you are a man like me, embracing that goddess within you, for real. That feminine nature that can receive, that can nurture. Women are life. Feminine energy, that's life, water. Men, on the other hand, is will, spark, fire. Men are fire, women are water. We're a mixture of both, regardless of where you sit on the gender spectrum. I feel like because I set this down unconsciously, this is the card. So number 12 says 2 of Wands in reverse, surrendering being something we employ in the future. Surrendering. CC, thank you for being number 108. We're about to hit this 111 like any second now, yo. Welcome to the Fire Fam, everybody. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you guys' presence, your warmth. Even if you don't subscribe today, I just want to be very clear. You've supported this movement. Love the fuck out of you guys. Embrace your deepest, darkest desires and fantasies, and they may need elimination at some point, but you wouldn't even know that if you never embraced them, is the point, right? Wow. Guys, I really like that. I don't mean to get woo-woo or spiritual or religious, but it's like I read from the heart. A lot of people know this about me. I literally just read from the heart, and I just want to tell y'all, God, some of y'all have a bad relationship with God, and I totally understand. I had the worst relationship with God. I don't think God is what they tell us, but I digress. God, what does God want you to know, bro? God loves you. That was the point I was trying to say. Like, not to be weird or woo-woo, but whoever the fuck is listening to me, I want you to know not only is God loving you, always, God is good. I don't think God is a he or a she. It's kind of like both, in my opinion. God is us and nothing, in my opinion. God is energy and it's nothing, you know? God would, in everybody's opinion / belief, God is the thing that we create in an idea to define how we were created. So that exists. The fact that we are created The fact that we exist, that exists. So when people talk about what is God, it doesn't really matter. As I said, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, what's your name? Speaking to the mic. It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni. To God, like, doesn't fucking Jehovah, Abraham, Buddha. My teacher calls it this, diamond of divinity. You know when you have like a diamond or a cut stone? I was looking for a stone. I don't really see one. Let's say this was like a diamond. The front of the diamond is probably like the biggest side of the diamond. And we could call this side God. You know, boom, this side says God. But maybe if you look at the diamond from this side might be called Jesus. You understand? If you look at it from this side might be called Muhammad. This side might be called the Great Spirit. This side might be called the Dream Time. You know what I mean? You'd be naive and kind of like an idiot to think that, man, my religion, my way of seeing the universe is the only right way to see it. You know? So I want to free some people from limited thinking today, but also I want to say that beyond how weird it is to break beliefs, whatever boxes we might be breaking out today, know that whatever God is to you, it does love you. That infinite source of energy, that is love for you. It's really like, I think if I like to be neutral and accurate, I think really it's like just pure energy. I could be wrong, but that stands to reason. You could pull infinite love from that. And the only thing stopping you from doing that would be the way you create the opposite of being able to pull infinite love from that. You creating limitations. And don't get me wrong, man, we inherit some limitations from being born as a helpless child, having parents, being in the physical world, having a human body, etc., government, structure, political system, geopolitics. Who gives a fuck? You have imagination. You can think and speak and write. This was a privilege generations ago, and you are just given it easily. So use that to your advantage. You create your life. Don't you ever forget, because if you forget, you're liable to feel like a victim of the life that you created. And that's not an empowering or fun way to live. It sucks, but I got to give you guys a raw truth. So get ready. Take a deep breath if you got to. It's love. But just know, nobody wins the blame game. And nobody wins the playing the victim game. And I'm going to be very clear and compassionate. People can get victimized. I've been victimized more times than I can count on my hands in this life, dude. But I don't win when I elect the identity of I'm a victim. When I see myself as a victim, whether that's consciously or unconsciously, I send the message to the universe. Bad things happen to me. And then the universe is like, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark, but I guess bad things happen to you. The universe loves me, bro. So it hurts the universe so bad to have me do so well, but have to receive victimization because I believe I'm a victim. That's how the universe works. The world is you pushed out. It's your mirror. So I just want to say, guys, like, if I could give a one-word message, it's forgiveness. It's motherfucking forgiveness. I don't know where we got all this artificial guilt from. Shame exists in the shadows, man, so we need to bring the light. It's the point of the fire. Please light a candle tonight if you can. Even just a birthday candle would be a great way for you to set intention. We're going to pull our 13th card. It's going to go the hardest. And I want everybody to focus on this tarot card for the next couple weeks. Because it's really that serious. Spa Day, welcome to the Fire Fam. You're 110. We're one away from 111. It just takes you, man. Who's going to be the number one? Who's going to be that one who brings us to the goal, 111? Somebody's about to do it. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being part of the movement. When we put our intentions together, it manifests faster. There's strength in numbers. All right. Uno mas, guys. And then I'm going to send you your blessings, your flowers. Tarot is built out of two different types of cards, major/minor arcana. Arcana meaning key. This is the most powerful key. Ashley, that makes so much sense. I'm glad it's you. I'm so glad it's you, Queen. Good to see you on a Libra full moon eclipse. Ashley, you fucking are amazing. Part of my friend show. I think it's the fact that my Mercury's in a fire sign. I think I swear, like, naturally. I don't want to blame it on that, but I noticed fire Mercuries do swear a lot. All right, card number 13. What does it mean? What is it giving? Let's see. I'm teaching myself patience. I'm teaching others patience. So thanks for taking it slow with me. But take this as a message. 3 of Wands. Things are expanding. Your ship is coming in. It's not really easy to see. I wasn't seeing this for years. But I'm going to put it closer, guys. The ship. The ships, plural. On the left and the right, they're coming in. I see 1, 2, 3 ships, but they're tiny. Bro, literally the sun was so bright over the water. I thought this was dirt. And that's a message in itself. Some of y'all are seeing the exact same thing I'm saying right now. The sun was so bright, I thought that damn water was dirt for a second. Nah, bro, life is way better than we think it is. Good things are coming. Obstacles are being removed. That's on the bottom of the deck. Be patient, but be consistent. Show up, because you get no reward from not showing up. I don't know what that means to you, but I'm going to say it again. Just show up every day. Things are being removed, so you need to be consistent and you need to be present, because you don't get a reward for not showing up. So just be devoted to yourself. That's what evolution means, is preserving the commitment of self-preservation that exists within all life. Think about the element of fire, and that burns deep within you. Ooh, I hope this live inspired you tonight. I love the fuck out of you. Every one of you guys. There is no me without you. Ooh. If you enjoyed this live, I would normally say leave a like. I think on the replay they should be able to leave a like. If you want to join Simplified Astrology, Tarot, etc. at the current price, I encourage you guys to join it now and use coupon code FIRE. I don't want to sell things based on price, but I just want to let people know the opportunity cost of not investing in yourself gets pretty expensive. It gets more expensive the longer you wait. So if you feel called to this, if you know in your heart you should be reading tarot cards for people, or if you already are reading tarot cards for people, this should be a business expense for you, man. It's not even about the money. It's like you need the knowledge. It's time for next level. It's evolution. So I'm not going to, I don't want to push you guys, because really people want this, and the ones who want it are grabbing it. I've been learning to be a little bit easier on y'all, because I never want to feel like I'm selling shit or convincing you guys. Fuck no. My only intention in talking about my products is to get them to the ones that need it, and to persuade you, which is not convince. Those are two different things. Not only not the same, they're different. Convince means if this is good for you, I want you to see that. If it wouldn't be good for you, I'm not about to convince you at all. It's not you. But if that's for you, it's for you. And you need to use coupon code FIRE. You don't need to, but if you want to save money on the current price, that's what I would do. And then take that money you save and invest it in yourself. I would save that money, invest it, let that money grow, get rich. We have a free 44-day abundance challenge in the Discord. Join the Fire Fam, everybody. That's the last thing I want to say, is that beyond how you can support me, it's not about the money. So your presence is everything. The energy is everything. The intention is everything. That's the point of Fire. Just you being here is everything. So if you're new here, welcome. Please go to the link in my bio, markdavidmeyer.com. You'll be able to see the free Discord server for the Fire Fam. And that's where we meet outside of TikTok. That's where we talk about the live schedule. That's where we talk about the content. That's where we talk about simplified astrology, simplified tarot, simplified magic. So there are no coincidences. You needed to be on this live because your vibration attracts your tribe. Come say hi to the fam. Welcome to the Fire Fam. I love you guys. I'm about to dipski. I'm going to shut this off so it can be a little more concise. I'll see you guys soon. Mars Day with Mark, episode 42. Make sure you subscribe and check it out, okay? I love you.